Learning to code is exciting until you hit a wall. One day you are pumped up, coding like a hacker in a movie. The next day you are staring at error messages for hours, wondering if coding is for you. But guess what? I did not quit, and today I'm sharing how I stayed motivated through all the struggles, self-doubt, and endless error messages. Keep watching. If I can do it, so can you. Let me take you back to when I started coding. At first, I was like, I'm going to learn everything at once. Front end, back end, design patterns, DevOps. At some point, I was overwhelmed by the amount of things you have to learn to become a full stack software engineer. Then I tried something different. Instead of focusing on becoming a software engineer overnight, I set tiny achievable goals. For example, finishing one coding challenge, building a simple project, learning one new concept every day. These little wins gave me momentum and courage, and suddenly it doesn't feel like such a mountain to climb anymore. Have you ever tried coding when you feel like it? I did that, and guess what? I never got anything done. At one point, I was coding whenever I had the spare time, but I wasn't consistent, and this can easily make you give up. Because when you leave something for a long time, it's easy to forget it, right? Then I started time blocking my coding section and treating my coding time like every other important engagement like work, classes. So I schedule my coding time into my day. Even just 30 minutes a day made a huge difference. My phone was my biggest enemy. Every time I sat down to code, I see myself scrolling at interval and sometimes scrolling for hours. So I started putting my phone in another room while coding, far away from where I am, so that I have to think about going there or just leave it. Because how it happens for me is I will think about something. Oh, I need to send my mom a message. At that time, after I send a message, what next? I end up scrolling. Oh, I need to do this. I need to do on my phone. But knowing that my phone is not there with me, knowing that my phone, I had to use the door, go to the other room to get the phone. I'll just leave, okay, I'll do it later. You understand? So that helped me protect the focus time I had for programming. And I advise you to do the same. This really helped my productivity. At some point, I was feeling isolated. I thought everyone was crushing it, while I was stuck in an unending loop of errors. Then I found community. I joined Campus, got myself a mentor, and started asking questions in forums. Then I realized that everyone struggles. I wasn't alone. And having people around who understood what I was going through made all the difference. Then I found ways to make coding feel like a game. I started using platforms like CodeWars, where solving problems felt like a challenge. It was like leveling up in a game. And to keep it more exciting, I promised myself rewards. If I finish this challenge today, I'll treat myself to a spa date. If I can do this part, I'm going to get myself a new makeup. Do you understand? If I can do this, I'll get myself a new hair. So just make it fun. Look for ways to make it fun. Coding don't have to be boring, okay? Another mistake I made starting out was following tutorials just for the sake of following them. Instead of learning for learning's sake, I started building things I cared about. I built projects that excite me. Then I add new features to this project whenever I learn something new. At the end of my learning, I wasn't just left with a bunch of mini tutorial projects, but I have at least one real project I can add to my portfolio and talk about in interviews. So the goal is to keep moving. No matter how slow you are, keep moving. Progress, not perfection. There's some days you feel like you're not getting any better. That was me until I look back at my first project. I was amazed at how far I have come. I started tracking my progress with a to-learn list. When I compare where I am today and where I was a few months ago, I can see real growth. That's the power of looking back. It really helped me to stay motivated. Whenever I feel down or demoralized, I go back to old projects. Remember when I was struggling to get things done? Remember when I couldn't even hash password? You understand? So when you think about those times or you see those old projects, it should help you realize that you have come a long way and you can only get better as long as you keep moving and making progress. Take breaks. Breaks are very important. We have all been there. Hours of coding, frustration, and feeling like you will never figure it out. I hit that wall too. I learned the power of taking breaks. Sometimes stepping away from the screen was exactly what I needed. I have also found out that solutions come to you when you least expect them. Sometimes while you're walking, while you're in the shower, while you're having a nap. So whenever you feel that you have debugged for so long, maybe an hour debugging, just take a break. Take a walk, go get some snack, just move away from the screen and Most times you get clarity, then you come back refreshed, then you solve the problem with a clearer mind. Now here's the part that kept me going. Whenever it gets tough and I feel like giving up, I ask myself, why did I start this journey? What are my goals? What will my future look like if I give up now? Having a strong why is everything. It is what will carry you through the hard days. The number one motivation killer: comparison. Comparison is the thief of joy, the thief of everything good. It is very easy to scroll through social media and think everyone else is way ahead of you. But guess what? Everyone struggles. Stop comparing your day 1 to someone else day 100. Your journey is yours. As long as you don't quit, you are making progress. If I can do this, so can you. Keep going and keep learning. Do you want to create your own to-learn list to stay on track? Check out this video to learn how to create the ultimate to-learn list you need for your tech journey. See you in the next video. Keep coding. You got this. Bye.